Hey friends, it's Lori. Welcome back to The Generous Poor, where we're saving smarter, spending intentionally, and pouring into the life we love. Okay, deep breath. It's November, and I truly can't believe it. But here we are, shifting into a new season, prepping for the holidays, and trying to stay grounded in the middle of all of it. We're going to start tumbling into a lot, although right now still feels like a lot. But in today's video, we're doing a little of everything. We're going to be doing my credit card unstuffing from my girls' trip, budgeting $2,458 for our November paycheck number one. We are going to be opening some Happy Mail for the first time on this channel. I've never opened Happy Mail before from two shops that I love. And I've got a little teaser for a binder reset I'm working on behind the scenes because it's time. So grab something warm, get comfy, and let's get into it. Let's start with my credit cards. And we are going to pull, when I got home, I grabbed all of my cash envelopes out of my wallet, my receipts, my cash envelopes, everything. And let's grab my little stand, and we'll keep it right here. And here is my weekly spending tracker, which I started, I kept all my receipts and then I wrote everything down on everything that I spent for October week number 3. So I got back from a weekend on the Cape with some girlfriends and it was absolutely lovely. But we brought our own food. We played Mah Jong, did a little shopping and mostly just sat around catching up. It was one of those weekends where you spend very little money, but feel rich in every other way. But I did buy a couple of early Christmas gifts for my boys because it is that season. It's starting to get, I started thinking, if I get these things now, if they want to return them, can they? Is it too late? I sort of go through all of that, but then I'm like, you know what? I think they're going to like it. And so I just bought it. So, but anyway, let's get into what we spent. So let me grab my calculator and let's start out with groceries. Groceries always seems to be the big one. So groceries is $327 and we have 1, 2, 3. We'll put that right here. Oops. So we have $340. So I owe groceries $13. So I'm just going to do a check here and a check here. And then I'm going to write owe 13 because I put in 340. Oops. Minus. And then 210. So yeah, 13. So I owe $13 to groceries. Lori, looks like we have nothing on here. So we'll just roll that over when I do my cash stuffing in a couple days. And so household, we didn't use. Dining out, we definitely did. So dining out is 73 and I have 73. So what we ended up doing is going to lunch and we treated the person whose house we were staying at, we treated her out to lunch. And so we split it between all of us, which seems to be the way that we should be doing it. Since we were staying at her house free of charge. So let's see if we have, let me grab, actually, so let's grab Pearl. We spend $30 a week for our Siberian Husky for her food and treats. And I always just put it in here. So we'll have a 20 and 2 5s. So Pearl is 30. And then let's see if we have 13. 1, 2, 3. We have exactly 13 to put back into groceries. And we will unstuff this for either saving challenges or rollover. Man, groceries are just so expensive now. I'm like, I don't even understand it. I'm like, how does this work? Okay, so $13 is out. So now we're going to go into Christmas because I did buy 2 Christmas gifts. So let's grab my Christmas binder. I'm going to put this right here. This is, I actually have money right here that I have not stuffed yet. So let's just pull 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. So looks like we're going to have, so let me take that out. Minus 140, and this is gifts. So 2720 minus 140. So now we have 2580 in that. Okay, whoops. So let's make sure It's like, you know, you build up this fund for so long and now you start using it and you're like, woo, but that's what it's for, right? You want it to go down because that's what you, let me grab a little bit of Sort Quick. Some little moistener for my fingers. I should have done that before. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. So we have 140 coming out of my high yield savings account, and I'll transfer that into my checking account. So this is going to be coming out of high yield savings because I stuffed my Christmas envelope that I don't like it sitting in my binders for a year. It just doesn't seem like I should be doing it like that. So celebrations. Now we are going to, so we did, let's get birthday. So birthday, we're going to pull out 40. So we have, I need to put 60 back. So we pulled out 40. Good thing we had all that change. Birthday. And so now we have, so now birthday has 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 86, 87. So 187. And so we had 227 minus, whoops. So we have 147 left. And we pulled out 40. So that's not right. Let's see this again. So we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 86, 87. So I did that wrong. So 87. So we have 187 still on birthday. And my birthday is coming up next week. And so we're probably going to be pulling out of that for birthday dinner and stuff like that. Okay, so home improvement. Let's see if we have anything else in here. I think we have fall. So fall, we're going to take out 25. And then we're going to put 25 back in here. So now fall has 1, 20, 35, 135. Oh, actually it has more than that. 225. Let's do fall 25. And now we need to do, I think that's it for this binder. Yep. So let's grab this one. Oops. So now we're going to grab 19 from home improvement. My husband, let's just do 20 since, so we'll put 30 back and take a 50. My husband, while I was gone, one of the stone steps on our porch cracked. And so he went and fixed it. He did a couple of things. He got some caulk for the stone, and he also got a hook for a light, because we have on our back deck, we have lights, and one of the hooks came out in one of the last windstorms. And so he fixed that. It was kind of nice that he fixed it while I was gone. Now, oh wait, so now this has 25. Let me just do this. So minus 25. So now we have 25 in the C. So home improvement. And then yard and garden. Let's see here. So yard and garden is 10. And so we will have, and today is the 20, what is today? The 20, that's 31, 30. 31, 30, 29. So we're going to have 30 left in here. We'll put this back and grab a 10. And hopefully this is all going to work out. Sometimes when I'm dealing with this prop money, it gets a little confusing, but we finished it. So I didn't have a big spending week. I did use a lot of my cash, but anyway, so let's count this up. So 73 plus 98. So we should have 665, and we are going to grab this. So we have 1, 2, 20, 35. So 235 money that needs to get transferred out of our high yield savings account. So 1, 2, 20, 35. So 235. So we should have 430 going back to the bank here, which doesn't, I don't know, is that going to be right? 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we have 50, 100, and 150. And then we should have 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. So that's right. So this will go back to the bank to pay my credit card, which we are, if you've watched my my last debt binder stuffing, we are going to be reallocating and pulling this money, and we are getting close to paying off our debt, which I'm so excited about. It feels like this mountain, you know, you're up on a mountain and you're just never going to get through it, and then suddenly you've just moved. And okay, I'm going to put this off to the side because I don't need it anymore, which is amazing. I'll put this off. I'm going to keep my calculator. And then I'm going to put my cash envelopes, because I am done spending for the week. I'm just going to put my cash envelopes back in my overflow binder. And, oops, I'll put this right here. And that is going to do it. I'm going to grab my planning sheet. Put this off to the side. I'm going to grab a regular pen. And we're going to get to budgeting. So we are going to be budgeting our November #1 paycheck, and that is going to be $2,058. And so we got our regular categories, which I am going to be tweaking a little bit in the coming months, or in the next couple weeks, I'm sorry. And these are my variable envelopes, which I carry around in my wallet, so I know that I know what these are every month. So this is going to be 700, 150, 100. Dining out, date night, sort of everything out and about for this, and this is for 2 weeks. Is 150. Dining out. I'm thinking about reducing this line, but I'm not there yet. $60. We spend $30 a week for Pearl. Giving, and this is micro giving. This is sort of spontaneous things that happen, like extra coffee for a friend, or I want to pick up some flowers for somebody who's going through something. And that's what that envelope's for. So we're going to have 700 plus so this is going to be 1230, which it mostly is, unless I go up or down in one of my categories a lot. My games, I spend $150 per game per week, so that is going to be $600. And then my minis get $50 a week. I know that for sure. And so now we're going to move on to my 500 envelope. And this one is going to get, I'm going to just do, because I think my next one is, and this is going to debt, even though we're close. We will be pivoting off of debt once that gets paid. So we skipped a 10, so I'm going to put a 10 in this one. I love these little binders. It's just like, fill in the dots, do it. This is my 1K. And this one is, the next one is 40. And this one's going to Christmas, which is perfect. I kind of got a late start on Christmas, but better late than never, I guess, is what I say. So my 5K, let's see where we are. I just kind of chug along, and let's see what we have in this one. So this is sort of a holding envelope to see, because I haven't done my 200 yet. And so this one has 100, 50. So we're going to do 10 in this one, because then I can move it into an envelope. I like hold the money right here, because if you don't have the 200, then you just hold on to it in here until you can move it into the back. And this one's going to my son's college tuition. So this one's going to be 10. And then the big guy, my 10K, I made this. I love it. And so this one is, again, what I've been pulling from this one is I have this one up in the front. I don't have anything done. This is going to be a long saver. So I put this tracker in the front, and this one's going to my emergency fund. And so each line here is $25. So I'm going to do another 25 so that I can put 200 in the following week. This is going to take a long time. Although I'm nearing the end of some debt payoff, and so it's going to be, what did I say I was doing on this one? 25. That's right. So my 10K is going to get 25. Okay. So let's count this one up. So 600 plus 100 plus, whoops. So this one's 785. Okay. So we're still good. We are still good. Okay, so let's grab our high priority binder. And I'm going to move this over to the side. And we will grab this one. So 1 month ahead, and I'm going to be, after this debt is paid off, I'm going to be really going for my 1 month ahead and my emergency fund. So 1 month ahead, kind of using what I was putting into my debt is going to be going into my emergency fund and my 1 month ahead. So emergency fund is going, or 1 month ahead is going to get 10, and emergency fund is going to get 10. And this is the good thing is, like, you have these envelopes and you like, oh, I need to fill it. I need to give, all of this, or it doesn't work, or whatever. And it's like, put $5 towards it, put $1 towards it. Because if you put $1 towards it every week, that's $52, and it's better than nothing. So the little amounts do add up. They just add up. I'm going to put home maintenance. I'm going to put in 20 because I completely took everything out of it. Home improvement, I'm going to skip. Yard and garden, even though I probably should, I'm going to skip. Medical, I'm going to put in. For copays, we have 130, so I'm going to put in 25. That's our copay. And then experiences, let me put this up here. Experiences is going to get 10. Wellness, which do I have in wellness? I have 20. I'm going to put in 30 just to bring it to 50. 50. Subscriptions, I'm giving, I'm going to put in 25. I'm trying to beef this one up because my son is running the Boston Marathon, and I want to give him some more donations. So now let's grab my celebrations binder, which I also am going to be tweaking in the new year. And I am going to put boy number 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to do, I am going to be reallocating money into their accounts. And so that's what I'm going to do for these guys. Birthday, we have 187. So I'm going to do 73 just to bring it up to an even number. Gifts, I'm also going to do the same. We have 40. I'm going to put $10 in. I feel like we're starting to get into these times where I have to pick up a $15 gift or a $20 gift, or someone is having a baby or something's happening. And so I just want to make sure I have a little bit of money in there. So we have 35. I'm going to bring that up to 50 for celebrate. This is like a celebrations anniversary kind of, I think I'm going to skip fall and go straight into winter now. And winter, what does winter have? Has 125. And these are just seasonal activities. So when my kids come home, I have money in this. So I'm going to do that. And then spring, I'm also going to do, I like to do the season that we're in and the season the next season. And so, and then Thanksgiving, Okay, so let me count this up real quick. So we have 10, 10, 20, so 298 plus so 2313, 2313. So we have, let me see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let me count this again. 10 plus 10 plus 20 plus, whoops. 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. And then we have 10 plus 10 plus 20, 25, 10, 30, 25, 15, 25, 73, 10, 15, 25, and 5. So that's 298. So I'm going to do plus, sorry, I'm just trying to, so that's 2313. Let me write that. Let me write that on a, so we got 2313. So 2458 minus 2313. So we have 145. So I was going to do, Christmas is going to get its usual 100. And then Thanksgiving looks like 45. So that looks like that is it. So let me, I'm not going to do the other ones. So I will do these, I will do this cash planning off camera. But that is going to do it for my categories. Christmas is going to get its 100. I feel like this one's going to have to get bumped up at some point. Although my my 1K, this binder, is this tuition or no, this is Christmas. So this is all going to Christmas. And I think we're about halfway through it. So that'll be $1,000 to go into it. So maybe we don't have to bump it up because this binder is sort of a nice little infusion into that category. But this gives me flexibility and structure, and I always say progress over perfection, and this budget reflects that. It's balance between what I need, what brings me joy, and what supports our future goals. But it's tough, you know, sometimes you're like, I have to pull back in this category to give to this category, you know, different things like that. And my priority right now is, one of my priorities is this emergency fund and the 1 month ahead, which are being supported in these bigger binders as well. So I am saving every week cash stuffing, but I'm also saving in my binders. So once those hit, I will move those into a high yield savings account to work on these. So anyway, before we jump into the happy mail, I want to share a little something that I've been working on quietly as I've been prepping for a full binder reset for paycheck. Hopefully I'll have it all ready for my November paycheck, number 3, later this month. And what I've been craving is a simpler, more peaceful system. Fewer categories, less flipping, and more focus on what really matters to me at this moment. I'll still have all my binders, of course, but with a new flow that feels intentional, streamlined, and just a little better for my season of life. And so in the next couple, probably in the next week or so, I will kind of roll that out. And if you, I was thinking about doing it at the beginning of the year, and I was like, why wouldn't I start now? If something's not working for me, I don't want to wait until these, you know, these dates and having to start in January 1st or whatever. I'm going to just start. And if you're thinking about updating your own setup, let's do it together. Let's get into it. Let's find what works for you and what's going to keep you coming back and enjoying, you know, cash stuffing. But now for the fun part. Let's get into, I was just thinking that I don't know if I have, any identifying things on here. So I've never done a unboxing before. So this is my first one, and it's from Bethany Budgets. I love her work. I love her challenges. I love everything. There's so many lovely creators out there, and I love supporting small businesses. But this is what I got from Bethany, and I'm gonna see. This is thank you for your order, Bethany Budgets, and this is her little freebie. These little bows, which I think are so adorable. Let's move this off to the side. And this is what I ordered. So I ordered her seedless watermelon challenge, save $5. Potion pounds. Here, let's go like this. Potion pounds. I'll go like that. See, I'm not good at this. Health is wealth. How pretty is this one? The candy stand. I hope you can see this because this is one of the reasons I ordered from her. I mean, I've ordered a lot from her, but this is, she just posted these and I was like, I have to have that. The plant stack, save $90. And she is a UK creator. Planting the pounds. Love it. Don't desert your savings. And how cute is this? Red-nosed reindeer. Hopefully you can see that. And you prickle my fancy. I thought this one was so cute and clever. And then the last one I got was Cupid's Cake Store. And you put this in your binder and kind of play along and go. And then you finish over here with rolling the dice. So this is what I got from Bethany. So I'm going to put this right here. And then I'm going to just fan this out because I might use this as, I don't know, I might do something. We'll see. Her stuff is so cute. Okay, so I'm going to put this right here. And then I am going to, again, I don't know. I'm going to put this off to the side because I don't know what shows and what doesn't. And I'm going to, let's see, I'll turn it this way. So Happy Mail Studio Budget. And this is the first thing I got. Was a little magnet, a little Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer magnet. Let's put these over here. How cute is that? And let's pull out, I don't think there's anything in here that shows, oh, okay, so I'm gonna put this off to the side. So I got a bow. I got this guy. I got rock, paper, scissors, jumbo. I'm gonna put these in my my big binder because I'm obsessed. I got wrist to 6 jumbo, which I love. Whoops. Which I, again, also am obsessed. So I'll put these right here. And then I ordered Sad Ghost Club. I actually think this might have been a freebie. I can't remember. And then, let's see here. Thank you for your order. This was her Studio Budgets. Thank you for your order. Let's open this one up. This is a trip to Cousins, peachy. Let's open these. See, I told you I've never done one of these. And so are you a peach lover or totally allergic? I am not allergic at all. I love this challenge. Peachy. We'll put these under here. And then Who Said, which is a decide how much you want to save and then guess correctly or incorrectly and scratch it off to see who said what. Which is so freaking cute. Then we've got All About Belly. So you're either going to have a belly, this one in there or that one. And then A Trip to Cousins. And this is the Summer I Turned Pretty savings challenges. And then I got from her, this was from her wellness package. Let's put this off to the side. Let's go like this. See, I'm so bad at this. Let's see. I'm going to try and fan these out so that you can see what I got. And then I got a centered circle. So each one of these, you just put how much each roll is, and then, or each color, and then color it in. Inhale, exhale. Find a quiet moment for yourself. Gently roll the dice and let the numbers guide your breath. Write the number in the clouds and then take a deep, mindful inhale and exhale. Love that. Soul food. Everything is good for the soul in moderation. Save $10 for each fruit and $5 for the treats. Then we've got the Zen Garden, which is a roll and save, go this way, and then land on a lotus flower, which are right here, and then you either roll and save or you scratch. And that's what I got from her. So just a little reminder, I don't sell anything myself. There are so many lovely creators out there making beautiful things, making really creative things. And I love supporting small businesses when I can. So this was just one of the hauls that I had. And I was thinking to myself, someone's been asked, a couple people have asked me on my channel where I've gotten things. And so I decided in the last 6 months, I haven't posted anything, but I've gotten a bunch of stuff. And I'm just going to start putting it out there when I do get something. So because it's just, everyone's making such great stuff. So anyway, that's it for today. A calm reset after a lovely weekend, a new budget, some happy mail joy, and a little peek at what's coming next. This month, November, I'm really focusing on intention, peaceful progress, less noise, more purpose, and you being here, showing up, commenting, watching, budgeting alongside me. It truly means more than you know. So my next video, I will be doing a reallocation of my debt binder and reallocating and paying this big debt payment, which I'm so excited about. So until next time, keep saving smarter, spending intentionally, and pouring into the life you love. I hope you have a great rest of your week.